The question is, why do we fall in the forward direction when a moving bus brakes to a stop and falls backwards when it accelerates from rest? Which law of motion is involved here? So to understand this question better, let me make a rough diagram of a passenger sitting in a bus. So let us suppose this is a passenger who is sitting in a bus and this is the seat of the bus. So we can see that the lower part of the body or the lower part of the passenger is in contact with the bus, but the upper part of the body is not in contact with the bus. This part is not in contact with the bus, not in contact. So now let us move on to the solution. When the driver of the bus running at a high speed suddenly applies brakes, the passengers experience a forward push. Here initially the bus as well as the passengers are in a state of motion. But when the bus suddenly stops, the lower part of the body of a passenger comes at rest, but the upper part of his body tends to maintain his state of motion due to inertia of motion and consequently experience a forward push. In the second part, when the bus suddenly starts moving forward, the passengers fall backward. Initially, the bus or the car as well as the passengers are in a state of rest. But when the vehicle suddenly starts moving, the lower part of the body of a passenger, being in contact with the seat, comes in a state of motion with the vehicle. However, the upper part of his body, especially his head, tends to remain at rest due to inertia of rest. So the passenger falls backwards. And Newton's first law of motion is involved here. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you.